Greetings, everyone. It's your friendly neighborhood space pirate back again with yet another out-of-box review. Today, for your viewing pleasure, I have the RGM-86R GMIII mass production mobile suit. This is a 1/144 scale high-grade universal sentry kit put out by Bandai. This particular mobile suit appeared in the Double Zeta Gundam TV series. This is one of the cannon fodder suits, which I've always been a big fan of. This is one of the cooler ones. It's got those missile launchers on the shoulders, and it's got the greenish, bluish green. I'm not sure what you would call that. It's almost a really dark turquoise to me color for the chest and the feet. You've got the red detailing on the shield as well as a few other places, and just a little bit of yellow on the vents on the chest as well as the cross on the shield. So let's take a look at the box. Well, as you can tell, this is just a standard Bandai box. I've reviewed at least one or two of these kits on my channel or something along the same lines. Despite being in a different line, the Thunderbolt kits run along the same. They just have different art. My Shenanji review was also a high-grade Universal Sentry. But this is probably one of my favorite box arts that I've seen in a while. Just the color palette and just the detail. I'd love to have this on a t-shirt. I really would. That's really cool looking. Okay. On the side here, we have a front and back view of the kit. We have what looks like an action scene from the series, or it might have even be another painting. I'm not quite sure. And then there's some information there, which I can't read. Side's just a part of, similar to what you see on the top. And here's some more details of the kit. There's your hands, your shield, your gun. And then there's your missile launchers and a few other details. And then here's some more information in Japanese, which I can't read. I'm sorry if this isn't in focus. I'll do better. I'm doing the best I can with what I've got at the moment, and I'm going to try to improve that. So let's get into the kit. First, we're going to take a look at the instructions. These are your standard Bandai fold-out instructions. Really nice picture on the front. Here's your marking guide, as well as your paint. Sorry about that glare. As well as your paint guide. You can Google, and you can probably find this translated for whatever, I believe, Mr. Color or Tamiya, whatever they use when they paint these things. I've been looking at the Mr. Color stuff, and it's pretty much dead ringers for all the usual Gundam colors. Now here's some more color detail shots. Some of these of the kit and just features and some action poses. Just pretty nice. Here's some more information. I hope this is coming out okay, because it's hard to tell through what I'm filming. This is really hard to manipulate to show people. There's your sprue count, sprue parts count. Start your instructions. And real simple. I mean, this could probably take 30 minutes, 40 minutes if you're taking your time. It doesn't really take long. Just cut your parts off, clean up your sprue marks or whatever if you just want to see what it looks like snapped together. Then, of course, I hate trying to fold these things back up. It's always frustrating. So let's get on with the parts. Well, had it right side up first time. Here's your A runner. You got 4 colors. You've got this translucent green, which is your visor to go on your head. You got the yellow, which is just a few parts. You've got the intakes that go on the chest. You've got the collar. I'm sorry, I'm getting in the way. You've got the collar that goes around the neck. Then you have the cross. There's the back of the shield. There's the front of the shield. Real crisp detailing. Here's your connected front skirts, which can be clipped apart to move independently. There's your back skirt, very plain, but still very cool. There's, I believe, your crotch piece. There's the part the crotch piece goes on, and then there's where you hook your, put your legs, and this will go on there, and then your side skirts. Here's your shin guards, and there's the tops of your feet. Here's the bottom of your feet. Well, hold on. Here's the bottom of your foot, the middle part, both there, and then there's your front of the chest, and there's the back. And I'm not quite sure where these go, but we'll find out. Whoops. Here's the B plate. There's the shield insert, place for the cross as well as the view port. There's the front and I believe the back of the missile launchers. Here's some, I believe one of these is the cockpit. And the other are for, I believe, either on the knees or on the side skirts. Here's a C1 plate. That looks to be your beam rifle, beam cannon, beam whatever it is this time around. I'm not quite sure what a lot of this other stuff is. It's going to be mostly your connecting parts, your joints, and parts to your backpack. I think these go on your knees. I'm not sure. On the knees, I'm not very sure at all, but that's what they look like. Here's C2, more of the same. More crisp detail. Very nice detail. Really don't know what a lot of this is at the moment until I start assembling it. Here's the D plate. There's your side leg halves. And I believe these also go on the outside of your legs because there looks like places that you can paint the red detailing for those intakes on the legs. These are part of your side skirts. Some really cool. I believe you could put a wash and make this look real nice. Put in the green and then put in a wash. And then there's some really cool detailing in that would be really nice to be, painted black, then picked out in like a aluminum or a steel, or a brass. I believe those are your shoulders right there. And then there's your arm, your lower arms, and there's parts of your middle arms. There's your head, and there's your antenna, I believe, for the head. And I'm not quite sure what these are for. A lot of interesting shapes. This kit presents a lot of opportunities if you want to add detail or use it for a custom, which is what I originally intended on doing, but I'll talk about that more when we get done with the review. Here's your standard beam saber blades, which the beam sabers were on the D Runner. I should have showed those, but I forgot, and I apologize. They just look like lightsabers. Matter of fact, I think that was the inspiration when the original Gundam TV series came out. Giant lightsabers. This is I believe these are some of your hands. You got some relaxed hands as well as weapon holding hands. And you'll have some other parts that go over these that are white, I believe. Really nicely detailed. Bandai doesn't put those relaxed hands in enough kits. I wish they would do more, put them in more. I guess that's so they can sell the builder's parts, hands, collections. But you know how these people are. They want to make money, so you know. But at least this kit had them. Excuse me. This is just one of your standard polycap runners. I've seen this before in several kits. You probably won't use all these, at least not in this particular mobile suit. These will be used at your joints. At your thighs, your knees. This will probably have a double jointed knee. And there's not a whole lot to say. They're your standard flexible polycaps. Okay. Here's your stickers. I'm sorry if these aren't showing up well. There is a sticker to put on the visor or behind the visor if you don't want to paint it. There's a few other stickers for various detailing so that you don't have to paint those if you don't want to and still make it look pretty good. I don't usually use these, but because I have a big problem applying stickers and or decals, not a whole lot really to say about them. I mean, they're there if you don't want to paint, but, if you're going to paint, you probably won't use them anyway. But, I'm glad Bandai puts them in for those who don't paint. Whoops. Okay, one more if I can find it. There we go. Just bear with me a moment. Okay. This you get a marking sticker sheet. I think I've got it upside down. I'm not sure. You got various numbers so you can have different numbered suit. And all kinds of other decals. There's a placement on the back of the instructions if you want to use it. Pretty nice. I mean, there's still stickers, but, that's one good thing I'll say about the Star Wars kits. They are including water slides with all those, which is a great thing. Okay, final thoughts. Oh, this is a cool kit. I had initially bought this to do a custom with, but I may just build it and paint it like it is and get another one for my custom because this is just too cool of a design and I love the way it looks. I see a lot of potential for painting and detailing the kit, and I could probably still put my spin, and I don't think it's going to be uber hard to light up the visor here. It's the only thing that would be lit unless I decided to do the boosters on the backpack, but I'll decide when I start to build it. I am going to snap this up probably within the next week or so. I'm going away over the 4th of July holiday. You know, for those of you who aren't in the States, I'm not sure I have anybody who isn't in the States as a subscriber, but I'm trying to remember and my brain's not working today. But for those of you who aren't in the States, this is our Independence Day, and I'm going to go down to the lake, go fishing, but I may take this with me and snap it together, and I'll do a update video, and I'll try to link it in the bottom so you can see what the kit looks like before, you know, when it's just snapped together. I'm going to start doing that with these Gundams that you can snap together, and also the Star Wars kits. But that's about all I have to say. If you're interested in, if you want to ask me a question or leave a comment, feel free down in the comment section. I'd greatly appreciate it. I want to know what I've done right and what I haven't, and so I can improve my videos. I'm going to try to improve my camera setup as soon as I can, but that's for later. If you have a question you want to ask me and you don't want it in the comments, you can PM me, or you can contact me through Facebook. I'll try to have that in the description. I don't use Facebook a lot. I check it maybe once every week. I'm really not a big fan of Facebook, and I don't use it for too much. But if you feel better going through Facebook, I'll have it there, and I may even post some pictures when I snap the kit together just so you can see what it looks like. But I'll still do a short video at a later date. Or if you're part of the Sci-Fi Model Action forums, which I'll put a link below if you're not, they're a great place to be. A lot of very nice people, very helpful, some really good model building, and if you are over there and you want to reach me, I'm under Space Pirate 197X. I don't post as much as I probably ought to, but I haven't had anything to post. Pardon me. But so that's it for today, and until next time, good night and God bless.